You're tired. Not the kind of tired sleep fixes, not the kind rest can solve. You're tired in a way that feels permanent. And if you're honest, you've been tired like this for a long time. Every day looks normal from the outside. You talk, you work, you reply, you smile. Nothing looks broken. But inside, something feels tight. All the time. Like you're holding yourself together. Ask yourself this. When someone asks, "How are you?" how often do you actually check how you are? Most of the time, the answer comes first, before the feeling. I'm fine. I'm good. Just busy. Not because it's true, because it's safe. You don't pause. You don't look inside. You don't ask what's really there. That skipped pause is where honesty disappears. You didn't plan this. You didn't decide to lie to yourself. You learned it early. That explaining how you really feel takes energy, creates tension, makes things awkward, and being low maintenance gets rewarded so slowly. You stopped saying what you felt and started saying what worked. You chose peace. But here's what nobody tells you. Peace that costs awareness isn't peace. It's neglect. Notice how often you adjust yourself, depending on who you're with. Your tone changes, your words soften, your opinions shrink, your reactions get filtered. You're not fake, you're careful. But being careful all the time is exhausting. That's why even simple conversations leave you drained. Not deep talks, not conflict. Normal interactions. Because you weren't there as yourself. You were managing how you came across. That's emotional labor. And emotional labor doesn't feel useful. It just feels heavy. Think about how much of you exists to keep things smooth. Being chill, being understanding, being the one who doesn't make a big deal. These aren't traits, they're habits. They keep things stable, but they slowly erase you. Ask yourself something uncomfortable. When was the last time you spoke without rehearsing, without calculating reactions, without softening what you meant? That constant editing isn't intelligence. It's fear, disguised as control. Silence, then, isn't peace. It's erasure. Look at how quickly you hide discomfort, a joke, an explanation, a subject change. You don't let feelings move through you. You stop them. And stopped feelings don't leave. They settle. They become fatigue, heaviness, that dull tiredness you can't explain. That tiredness isn't physical. It's suppression. Think about the role you play most. The strong one, the responsible one, the one who holds everything together. Roles feel safe. They give shape. But roles don't care if you're empty. They just need you to function. That's how you can be doing fine and still feel disconnected. Ask yourself quietly, when you're alone, truly alone, do you recognize yourself? Or does it feel strange, uncomfortable, almost unfamiliar? If being alone feels awkward, it's not because you hate solitude. It's because you've been away from yourself. For a long time, you've spent years being expected. So being yourself feels unclear. That's why honesty feels risky now. Not because truth is dangerous, but because your life is built around managing perception. So being seen feels like exposure. You're not afraid of judgment. You're afraid of being revealed. Notice how much energy goes into holding it together. Holding it together isn't strength. It's tension. And tension held too long becomes numbness. That numbness isn't calm. It's shutdown. You stop feeling deeply, pain, joy. You don't feel broken. You feel flat. And flat is harder to notice than pain. That's why it lasts. You don't need fixing. You don't need motivation. You don't need improvement. You need permission. Permission to stop performing. Permission to pause. Permission to admit discomfort, even just to yourself. Small honesty matters. The world won't collapse if you're real for a moment. But something inside you might finally exhale. If this feels heavy, that's not wrong. That's awareness coming back. Don't rush it. Don't label it. Just notice how much effort it takes to keep hiding. And understand this. You're not tired because life is hard. You're tired because you're carrying a version of yourself that isn't true. Sit with that. And when you're ready, we'll go deeper next time.